Dice. The barbarians. So 2000s. An interesting concept. A piece that moves. And dice that roll. Functional. It works. But is it cool? This is 2011. We need more. We don't need dice falling off the table. How many times have you and your friends argued with each other over stopping the die too early and the wrong number showing up? Does it count when it's on the floor? Do you have to bring it back up to the table? Really, what are the rules here? If the person moving the barb, who moves the barb? Who's responsible for that? Who tells everybody? Do you have to tell everybody when the barb moves? Is it an announcement that has to be made? If you forget because somebody does it nonchalantly, who's penalized for that? It's not right. These systems just don't work. We need something better. That's my opinion. Everything else about the game, beautiful. Beautiful. You've got a board. You've got pieces. You've got cards. You've got lots of good things going for Catan. Wait, what is that? What is that? Looks like a button. Huh. Where'd that come from? There's another button. Why are there buttons on this table? Could it be that there's something electronic that's used to do something with the game? Let's go look some more. Wait a minute. What is that? Whoa. It's got red stuff and yellow stuff and green stuff and 3 big stuffs and what is that? Is that an LED on the top, an LCD display? Ooh, it's got some electronics on the outside. It's got a battery pack. Looks like those buttons are wired in. Wonder how you turn it on. I bet it has something to do with this. Let's plug it in. Whoa! And we have a light up. Hold on, this might be a hint to what it is. It says something. Catan Cities and Nights. What do we have here? Well, what we have here, for all I'm trying to make it dramatic, we have a Catan Cities and Nights dice roller and barb tracker. If you look here, you can see we've got the yellow LED that's one die, the red LEDs that are another die, and then we've got the green path of the barbs all lit up. On top of that, we have the third die, which rolls either green, yellow, or blue, and we've got that represented. So how does it work? Well, this button right here, we'll move it a little bit closer. There are 2 buttons on the table, and they're used by players to, well, roll the dice. You might be asking yourself, why not 4 buttons or 5 buttons or 6 buttons? Well, we're not actually tracking which player rolls the die. We're just letting them do so. So if we push the button once, that means the game's ready to start. That green LED just means we're rolling now. We're ready to play. Push it again. Everything lights up. And next thing you know, and I'm having a hard time getting a camera angle here, but you've got a 7. And notice the yellow light is blinking, which means that the yellow die was rolled. After a while, everything starts blinking to save power, in case you're wondering. When the person's turn is over, they push the button once. The barb's path lights up, everything else turns off. That means it's the next person's go, and you roll again. This time it was a green 2. If you do it again, you've got a blue 4, 7 overall. That's why there was a buzz, a 7 roll. Roll again. You've got a green 1, 7 overall. Notice this time the barbs blink because the barbs moved once. That lets you know they're getting closer. Barbs moved again, and a 7 rolled. This time we've got a yellow 8. I mean a blue 4, 7 overall. We've got a green 5, 7 overall. Barbs are coming slow. Yellow 3. Up, there they go. We've got a barb movement again. 3 away. 2 away. 1 away. Blue 5. Blue 2. And barbs attack. And there you go. That lets us know the barbs just hit. And we had a 6 roll overall. So you've seen how it works. Now let's go look at the LCD. The LCD basically lets you toggle through some information about the game. When we play, we love to know stats and things like that. How many times certain dice roll. We always complain that one number isn't rolling enough. So now we've got enough information on the LCD to show. We've got a turn time. There's always one person that takes too long. We've got how long the game has lasted so far, which is 2 minutes. The 6 is rolled twice. There have been 20 total rolls. And then here's a breakdown of each number and how many times it's rolled. So no 2s, 1 3, 1 4, etc. And then over here you've got 1 11, no 12s, etc. So that is the Catan dice roller. I know some people right now are saying absolutely ridiculous, overkill, why would somebody use it? And when I built it, I really built it because I wanted to do something with Netduino, which is this board here. It's a .NET based microprocessor board, and I wanted to build something with it, and this was a good first example. I had no real idea if it was going to work or if people would want to use it. Didn't care, it was just for me. The first version was on a breadboard. It was pretty boring. It had wires sticking out, not very well done. So for this next version, I wanted to test something else that I had, which was a Makerbot. So what this box is, this container is actually printed off of my 3D printer. So I printed the top, and then I proceeded to print the box. And you can see it doesn't print perfectly, but for a first run it worked pretty well. Screwed it all together, there you go. If you look on the underside, what you'll see is a whole lot of wiring going on. There are so many ways I could have improved it, but for where we're at, it would have been nice to have the Netduino board inside. And if I do another version, I would love to do it with a Netduino Mini, to where it takes up less space. I'd love to have a circuit board printed out through one of the various services online. Love to get a lithium-ion battery that could be recharged that went inside of it, etc. So there are lots of improvements I could make for the next version, but believe it or not, we use this. When I say we, all of my friends and I, we play probably twice a week. One night that's very committed by some hardcore players, and then another night that's more casual. And everybody uses the die, the electronic dice. Nobody thinks about it. It's not something that people are like, why? It's actually very enjoyable, and in some ways it really keeps the game going faster. Because when your turn's over, you know it. You push the button and that means your turn's over. No more dice falling. You get to use more of the table because you don't need space for the dice to roll. I know they're little things, but it really makes the game a lot smoother. And, when you're playing Cities and Nights, I know for me personally, and maybe I'm a little bit of a slower player, if I wasn't the one running the barbs board, I would forget it. Now I never forget it. If I wasn't paying attention, I might forget to get my card if there was a blue 2, for example. Now with the blue LED blinking, everybody remembers to get their cards. So a lot of improvements. just if somebody's taking too long, you can now give them objective information on how long they're taking and tell them to move on. So, I'm justifying here. The bottom line is you have to either appreciate it or not. If you don't, that's okay. You would never use something like this, but we love it. We love to play with it. We love to play Catan. It makes it better. Personally, it gives me a chance to do Netduino development and use my Makerbot. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have fun playing more Catan.